My name is Tia Hermanson, and I'm here to give my narrative speech. This is Eric, Doug, Sarah, and Laura. Orlando is home to my favorite theme park of all, SeaWorld. Has anybody here had the chance to go to SeaWorld and visit all the stuff that Orlando has to offer? I've been fortunate enough to visit Orlando 3 times in the last 5 months. My husband and I love it there and hope to move there someday. I'm going to share my story with you about our last trip there that we took at the beginning of March. My husband gave me this as a birthday present, and we also included my oldest son, whose birthday is the day before mine, and my daughter-in-law. This particular trip got started on a bad note. First, we had a rental vehicle that we did not want because they were out of the type of car that we actually paid for. Then later on, we noticed that there was a dent in the front left fender, which actually got turned into the insurance company at the end of the trip. Second, when we got to the hotel, they did not have our hotel suite that we paid for, but they made it right. The next day, they gave us, each of us, a hotel suite at a discounted price. And then third, one of the reasons we went to Orlando was to go to the golf tournament. My husband is a huge golf fan, not me particularly. He was excited to watch Tiger Woods play, but Tiger pulled out of the golf tournament 2 days before. The trip was absolutely fabulous from day one. On the first day, we went to the golf tournament, the Pro-Am. We went there to meet a few celebrities, and we got our pictures taken with a few of them, such as Adam Thielen, who plays football for the Minnesota Vikings, Carson Daly, who I got my picture taken with, and my husband got to take a picture with the famous baseball player named Tim Wakefield. After the tournament, we drove to Palm Beach and we ate dinner at the Woods Jupiter, which is Tiger Woods' personal restaurant. We've been there several times, and we always get the calamari, and we love the food. On day 2, my actual birthday, we went to my favorite theme park of all time, SeaWorld. We've been there several times before. We rode the roller coaster several times that day, and my son and daughter-in-law actually pet and fed the orcas, and we recorded that and sent it home for all the kids. On day 3, we went to the Disney theme park, Hollywood Studios. They had a really neat section dedicated to Toy Story. We saw a live production of the movie Frozen, and we recorded it and sent it back to our daughter at home, and she absolutely loved it. On day 4, we spent at the resort. We played cards in the room, we went paddle boating, we soaked in the sun. It was 80 degrees, far cry from the weather we left in Nebraska. We spent the evening eating at Hard Rock Cafe. We got this pretty picture right here, and we even went to a chocolate factory, which my husband really enjoyed. The last part of the trip was spent with just my husband and I. My son and daughter-in-law had to go home. We went back to the golf tournament. As much as I don't care for golf, like my husband does, it was actually fun. We sat right near the green on the 18th hole as each group came through from finishing the round of golf. We left about a half an hour before the tournament was over so we could get back to the resort before all the traffic hit. On the last day, we went to a spring baseball game. We got to see the Pirates play the Braves. We got tickets right on the Braves dugout, so we were right up close to the action, which I myself was very glad because I like baseball. The only bad part was the heat. On this day, it got up to 95 degrees. I loved every minute of it, even the nice sunburn that I came home with. As I close, as you can see, there is more to do in Orlando than can be done in one trip. This being our 3rd trip in 5 months. I still feel like there is more to do, and I can't wait to go back. These trips that we are lucky enough to be able to take bring my husband and I closer together, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. This particular one was extra special because it was my birthday as well as my son's, and it's definitely a birthday and a vacation I will never forget. This concludes my speech, and I hope you all have fun listening to my experiences on this trip.